A lot of women get so worried and confused whenever they see their baby skin turn yellow. So today we're here to clear that confusion and also ease your worries. So if you want to learn from today's topic, get your pen and paper, sit back, relax, and pay attention. So we're going to be talking about neonatal jaundice, which is a common condition in newborn. Um, Neonatal jaundice is actually the yellowish discoloration of the skin as a result of accumulation of a pigment called bilirubin. And this bilirubin is a pigment that is produced when a cell is broken down. Everyone produces bilirubin, adults, children, babies. But the level in that of babies is higher. And their bodies are not able to, their livers are not able to process it, therefore it stores in the blood. So questions coming from the mothers, they usually ask that, okay, what is the cause of this jaundice? You see, the baby's liver is actually immature and unable to process bilirubin. Therefore, it stores in the blood. And then another cause could be high level of red blood counts. You know, babies have higher red blood counts and are not able to break down bilirubin. You know, when red blood cells are broken down, they produce this bilirubin, and their livers are not mature enough to break it down, so it stores in the blood. Another one is breastfeeding. When there is an inadequate intake of breast milk, it could lead to jaundice. That is why we advise mothers to always put their babies to breast on demand. So, this jaundice we're talking about is classified into different types. We have the physiological jaundice. This physiological jaundice appears 24 to 72 hours after birth, and it usually goes away on its own within a week or two. And then we have breastfeeding, breastfeeding of breast milk, breastfeeding jaundice, breastfeeding jaundice, like we earlier mentioned, is as a result of inadequate intake of milk. When you don't breastfeed your babies, is unable to pass out the bilirubin through the stool. When you give breast milk, it's aids passage of stool, and then the bilirubin goes off the system. And then we have pathological jaundice. These are as a result of underlying conditions such as infection, enzyme deficiency, blood group incompatibility. So you may ask, okay, how do we now know that this child has jaundice? You can do physical examination. You need good source of light. You can exert pressure on the forehead or the nose for some time. Then when you release and the part is still yellowish, baby may be having jaundice. And then the eye, the white part of the eye, if it's yellowish, please take your baby to the hospital for examination. Baby may be having jaundice. When you get to the hospital, you may be sent to carry out a test to know the level of bilirubin in the baby's blood. If it's high, baby may be admitted and placed under phototherapy for some time. And then if it's too high, exchange of nutrition may be done for that baby. And then I'll also advise you breastfeed your baby adequately on demand, so the baby can be able to pass this bilirubin out of their system through this stool. So if you notice all this, please take your baby to the hospital for proper management.